Welcome to the Moulin Rouge. It's still one of Broadway's hottest tickets and one of our top touring shows. And I had the chance to catch up with the Broadway production's Christian, Derek Klena. So first of all, we did it here, I guess, so people don't forget your name.
What does
it feel like to walk into? Are you used to by now walking into the theater past your face?
It's amazing. I mean, there are very few Broadway theaters that have this kind of front of house and have the ability to have your face on a pillar. So it's a Broadway dream. It's awesome. It was a little awkward at first, but now I've learned to embrace it. And no, it's really amazing. The design here on the front of house and in the theater is top notch.
Everybody gets to take their picture with you, right?
Exactly. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You don't have to do anything. So how's the show going? This is a quite a switch, but what a show. What a sexy show.
You hit it on the nose. It's sexy. It's everything. It's spectacular. It's just an embarrassment of riches, and I'm so thrilled to be assuming this role after the iconic Aaron Tveit. I have kind of a full circle story about Aaron. One of my first big auditions in New York City was for his standby in Catch Me If You Can when I was in college.
Okay.
And so now to be taking over for him after his Tony Award-winning performance is kind of like a full circle moment for myself. And I've been in the city now for 10 years, so it's a dream, and to be doing this with Ashley Loren, who's insane and phenomenal, has been so fun. And with every audience, we find new little tidbits, so it's been super fun to play with and explore.
How is this show different from the others that you've done? Because I feel like everyone knows the music, everyone gets excited when the song, everyone's got their favorite song.
I think that is the major difference. I mean, we had that with Jagged Little Pill too, because everybody comes into it, but that was a very different feel, a very different tone of a show. We were addressing some very hard-hitting, topical, present issues that we were all dealing with in our day-to-day. So, and the songs took on a completely different meaning because of the story that we were telling. With this, not only do we have the iconic film that we're drawing from, but we have this incredible book that kind of takes these characters on a ride, and the way that Justin Levine has interwoven these songs into the plot line. Everything, the marriage is so beautiful. It's so much fun. I work harder than I've ever worked in my life, but it's the most fun to do, and I'll never get sick of doing it because we get to sing all this fun music. And I think that resonates with the audience as well. As they come in, they're ready for it. They know what to expect.
They know all of it.
And it's been super fun to explore and fun to sing.
When you go home at night, is there a song that always plays in your head where you can't fall asleep? Do you have one, or do you know how to shut it down? Because these are the songs that play in your head over and over again.
It's Hey Ya, because we have a mega mix at the end of the show, which is also very rare for a Broadway musical. But if you know Alex Timbers, he loves a mega mix, and he loves a grand finale. So we definitely have Hey Ya, and so I'm singing in my dressing room before I go out for my final bow, and that's kind of what lingers in my head. And then every day it's kind of different. Sometimes it's raise your glass, shut up and raise your glass. Sometimes it's Come What May, that I just find myself singing daily to like warm up.
Great shows back to back, though. I mean, really, such different ones, but what great shows back to back.
I think that's been the coolest thing, is how different they are, and the roles, the ages of the roles that I get to play. I was 18, and now I'm an adult, which is fun. Yeah, this has been like a pinch myself, or like a pinch me year, to have this opportunity. Coming from one of the greatest opportunities of my life, being in Jagged Little Pill. So
wonderful.
It's been amazing.
So real fast, where are you heading next?
So after this, I'm heading to Turning the Tables series with Ellen Marsh and her incredible team, and I will be re-auditioning for Jagged Little Pill singing Perfect. And so it's this amazing like YouTube series that friends of mine have put on, where they basically take performers in their iconic roles and kind of give them their first audition all over again with a few twists in there. So I'm excited to see what they'll give me.
Do you remember your first audition?
My very first audition. Well, in New York, I do. It was actually for the first non-equity tour of Spring Awakening. But I remember coming to New York with my mom. I was 18 years old. I made it to the final callback, so it was between me and Chris Wood, who ended up playing the role. But that was my first like gauntlet of auditioning through in the New York experience, and I was here with my mom. Kind of didn't know what I didn't know.
That's so cool.
I mean, I'm still like, I was geeking out at this year's Tony Awards seeing the original cast of Spring Awakening, because it's still like one of my favorite shows ever. So to have that be my first audition in New York at the peak of like Spring Awakening fame was crazy, and I was bit hard by the bug, and I knew this is kind of what I wanted to do, and I loved that process. And
now you're on a big pole in front of the theater.
Now I'm on a pole. So it's going well, knock on wood.